Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
John, I got you.
John, do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off-scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Done. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Hi, am I on the air?
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another brand new edition here of Am I on the Air? I am your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. We are broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons radio studios here in Tucson, Arizona on this Monday, April the 15th. That's right, it's season 18, episode 12, and tonight's show is titled, Oh Hell. That's right. We're going to be talking Hellboy. That's where tonight's title comes from. Oh, hell. Because, we got some stuff to talk about there. And, of course, get you caught up in the latest and greatest and everything going down in the world of entertainment news and reviews. The whole nine. That's what you come here for. Am I on the air? Now, this is probably going to be a pretty quick broadcast, just to be honest with you. I don't even know if we'll hit the half-hour mark here tonight. Typically speaking, we just put out a show less than a week ago. The Sometimes Dead is Better episode, which was chock full of goodness. It was an hour long. We had 2 weeks worth of news to get caught up on. Today, it's not even a full week since we did the last episode. But you know what? I'm going out of town for work. I'm going to be leaving bright and early in the AM, and I'm going to be gone all week. And there's really no other time to do it. So we're here. It's our Monday. It's our normal, regularly scheduled time. And we're just going to get back to basics. We're going to get back on schedule and get you caught up with all the news that went down in the last week in television and movies and everything else. So without any further ado, let's jump right into our new movie review of the week. And of course, non-spoiler. We're going to be talking Hellboy. So this, is, of course, is a reboot. This is a remake. This is not a sequel to the Guillermo del Toro movies with Ron Perlman. This has nothing to do with them. And it's kind of funny how many people out there assume that this has something to do with those movies, that this is the third Hellboy movie. And I have to keep correcting everybody. No, this is a reboot. This is a totally redone version. This is a whole new actor. David Harbour taking on the role of Hellboy this go-round. Of course, from Stranger Things is where you guys know him most. And, this is an R-rated take. This is done very much more in line with the comic book. And I'm going to be straight up honest here. I've always been, when it comes to Hellboy, I'm not a fan of those Guillermo del Toro Hellboys. I didn't like 1 and I didn't like 2. Both movies sold me on their trailers, and I thought they were going to be something cool, and they really weren't. Then I started hearing about this Hellboy reboot about a year ago, and I was really on board. Let's just be honest. I liked that it was going to be a new director. It was going to be a new take on the character. It was going to be R-rated. I just loved the sound of everything that they were doing, and I could not wait to see what they put together. And then, so I went opening night this past Friday, and it's just okay, unfortunately. The movie has its moments. I almost felt like it was a roller coaster ride throughout. Like, it started off really hot, and then I took a big dip and I was bored. And then it got real hot, and then it took a big dip and I was really bored. And the movie really, throughout its 2-hour runtime, took me up, took me down, took me up, took me down. They also tried to cram just so many different storylines into it, and the movie felt very bloated. It didn't feel like they had one just good vision going, and that sucked as well. I will say for David Harbour, I really enjoyed his interpretation of it. I thought he did a great job. The supporting cast is okay in this here too, but overall, I just felt meh coming out of it. I'm not going to say I felt like it was a waste of my time. It's got its moments, like I said, but overall, I'm disappointed because I was one of these people saying, there's a lot of haters for this movie that were hating just because it wasn't the Guillermo del Toro versions, and I said, no, this is going to be better. This has Neil Marshall directing, and he did The Descent, and The Descent was awesome, and he's just going to do it more horror and hardcore, and it's going to be great. And it's not. It didn't pay off the way that I was hoping it to, and unfortunately, none of the critics are liking it. This thing's sitting at like a 10% Rotten Tomatoes, and it's just unfortunate, man. So coming out of it, I would have to say that my score is a 2 out of 5. Hate to say it, man, but it's just okay. I didn't hate it, but it was not good. So if you have some kind of like Movie Pass or AMC A-List or some kind of subscription service, go check it out. If you don't, just wait till Redbox or wait to like rent it online or something. It's probably not worth you spending the money unless you're some diehard Hellboy fan. So 2 out of 5 stars for me on Hellboy. Alrighty, so let's switch gears and let's get into our news and different items, trailers and stuff that all came out in the last week or so. We have the new trailer for Chambers, which is a new horror show that's coming out on Netflix on April 26th. We have the first full official trailer for The Lion King, which looks really good, but I was also kind of disappointed in because they didn't really dive into it too much. It just shows a lot of the animals, and that's about it. I wanted to hear more dialogue. I wanted to see more of the acting, and I didn't get that, unfortunately. But it still looks fantastic, and I can't wait. So check out the new Lion King trailer. The show Barry with Bill Hader over on HBO has already been officially renewed for Season 3. So congratulations there. I like the show Barry. I think it's pretty good. We're only a couple episodes into Season 2, and they've already renewed it, so good for them. Ken Jeong and Kirstie Clemens have joined the voice cast of Scoob. That's right, it's going to be the new Scooby-Doo movie, simply titled Scoob. And so that's the newest additions to the voice cast. The Broadway musical The Prom is getting a film adaptation over on Netflix. That's right, and it'll be produced by Ryan Murphy. Of course, does all the American Horror Stories and American Crime Stories and 911 and stuff. So he'll be backing The Prom. The Handmaid's Tale, O.T. Fagbenle has been cast in a leading role opposite Scarlett Johansson in the Black Widow film. That's right. They're stacking this thing up, man, and I love it. But it's so funny because while they're doing press for Endgame, everybody keeps asking Scarlett Johansson about her Black Widow movie, and she's like, what are you talking about? I have no clue about that. Even I saw her on an interview with Jimmy Kimmel. She was sitting next to Robert Downey Jr. And when she did that, Robert Downey Jr. was like, yeah, it's funny because Kevin Feige's like, nothing's official, but everybody's talking about it and all these people are getting cast in the movie, but we don't know about an official movie yet. It's like, come on, guys, you got to stop at some point with the secrecy. But yes, the Black Widow movies is moving forward, and whoever O.T. Fagbenle he's got a leading role and a hell of a name to go with it. All right, Disney Plus service. We're going to have a bunch of news on this thing here. It's set to launch in November. It's only going to be $6.99 a month, which is extremely fantastic. I thought for sure the Disney Plus service was going to at least be $9.99. I just assumed that would be the easy price point for it to go in at, and it's going in at $6.99, which is just, I cannot believe it. And there's a lot of movement going on different shows, different things that they're doing over on the Disney Plus service. And so let's break it down a couple things right here. They've unveiled a slate of 10 unscripted series that are in the works, including 2 Marvel documentary series. Disney's first overall deal is the announced Supper Club trio called Chef's Table. David Gelb, Brian McGinn, and Jason Sturman, the Supper Club, will produce 2 unscripted series for Disney Plus, Marvel's 616 and Earthkeepers. Marvel's 616 is a working title. It'll be an anthology documentary series exploring the intersection between Marvel's rich legacy of stories, characters, and creators in the world outside your window. Told through the lens of a diverse group of filmmakers, each documentary will dive into the rich historical, cultural, and societal context that has become inseparable from stories of the Marvel Universe. The series is produced by Marvel New Media in partnership with Supper Club. Executive produced by Joe Quesada. So Earthkeepers, which is also a working title, is from the award-winning creators of Chef's Table and producers of One Lucky Elephant. It's a cinematic documentary series that centers on the adventurous lives of the people changing the way we see the animal kingdom. The episodes focus on animals and people that have devoted their career to studying, diving deep into the personal trials and professional breakthroughs of protecting the planet's most endangered species. Then there's a show called Be Our Chef, a show called Cinema Relics, a show called Encore, which is from executive producer Kristen Bell. Marvel's Hero Project, which sounds pretty cool, reveals the remarkable positive change several young heroes are making in their own communities. These aspiring kids have dedicated their lives to selfless acts of bravery and kindness, and now Marvel celebrates them as true superheroes they are. So that'll be pretty tight. Another new show called Reconnect, a show named Rogue Trip, Shop Class, and untitled Walt Disney Imagineering documentary series. So lots of stuff moving in the world of Disney Plus. And that's just the unscripted series, because there's a hell of a lot more coming down the pipeline, including the breaking news of a Hawkeye series. That's right. So we already knew that they were going to do Scarlet Witch and Vision, that they were going to do Bucky and Falcon, they're going to do Loki. Well, now we got a Hawkeye series that will be starring Jeremy Renner. It's in development, and Kate Bishop is slated to appear, and basically the story is supposed to be centering around Hawkeye training Kate Bishop to take over as the new Hawkeye. So I love it, and it's another great addition from Marvel Studios to the Disney Plus service. The Plot Against America is another new movie being put together, and Winona Ryder and Zoe Kazan have been hired for the cast. Paul Sparks has replaced Garrett Hedlund as Ace in Castle Rock Season 2. American Horror Story will no longer compete in the limited series categories that it's always been competing in. Now it's not limited anymore. The show goes on too long, so they're not allowed to compete in there. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark has a documentary that'll be arriving this spring. Entertainment Weekly's got some Avengers Endgame covers that are pretty cool to check out. Future Man has been renewed for a third and final season over on Hulu. You know what bugs me about Future Man is that I really like Season 1, and then Season 2 came out, a couple months ago, and I only watched the first episode of it, and I really didn't care for it, so I've really haven't had much desire to go back and watch the other episodes, and it really bums me out because I really did like this show on Season 1, so the good news is it's been renewed for a third season. The bad news is it will be the final season. So I just need to get caught up. But Future Man's a very interesting one over on Hulu. Check it out. Amy Madigan is joining the political thriller The Hunt. Camila Mendez is boarding Windfall. And Andy Samberg comedy Palm Springs. So she's getting busy, man. This girl's on Riverdale and she's already boarding 2 more projects. Conjuring producer says that they have a really fun story for the Nun sequel that they're working on. Mighty Mouse is coming to save the day. Is going to have a new movie written by the writers of The Meg. How interesting that you go from writing The Meg to writing the Mighty Mouse movie. Okay. Avengers Endgame is outselling Infinity War 5-1 during its first week of pre-sales. How insane is that, man? Whoa. That just goes to show you how awesome Infinity War was, because everybody's so stoked to see how great this movie's going to be. YouTube has canceled 4 of its original series, including Ryan Hansen Solves Crime on Television. So check out that article to find out the rest. SNL's Kate McKinnon is going to be playing Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes in a new Hulu limited series called The Dropout. When Calls the Heart sets its return date. And, Lori Loughlin's character is not going to be returning, for anybody still wondering about that. She has been let go from the show. Lucifer, Season 4. I'm so excited for this. It debuts on May 8th over on Netflix. Remember, Lucifer was on Fox, and then it got canceled, and then Netflix came in to save the day, and now Season 4 will debut on May 8th. So very, very excited for new Lucifer. American Horror Story Season 9. Guess what? It's heading to summer camp. That's right. The new American Horror Story is titled 1984, and it's going to be basically playing homage to slasher films of the 80s. So I love it. That sounds great, and I am on board. Robert Englund is set to host a new travel show over on the Travel Channel. How crazy is that, right? Robert Englund, man. I think the show will be some kind of spooky traveling show to kind of keep the theme. But that just, what a headline, right? Robert Englund to host a Travel Channel show. It's like, what? Oprah and Prince Harry are launching Apple TV Plus series that are going to be based on mental health. So that'd be pretty cool. All right. So let's take a minute here and let's break down Disney Plus. This is the new streaming service that is coming later this year. And here are the details. We finally know that the service will launch on November 12th. A monthly subscription will cost $6.99 with an annual subscription set at $69.99. So there you go. If you do the annual, you're going to save yourself about $15, which would be pretty cool. So definitely check out that. That's the same thing I did with the DC Universe. I saved money by doing a year in advance. When they launch, it will launch with 7,500 episodes, 25 original series, 400 library movie titles, 100 recent theatrical film releases. The service will be ad-free, supported solely by subscription fees, so that is pretty awesome. It'll be available on gaming consoles, smart TVs, and connected streaming devices. It will also allow downloading, meaning all content can be streamed offline. As part of the new system, you'll be able to create your dream Disney Plus profile by building your own custom avatar with characters from the library, including customized settings and profiles. Captain Marvel will be available on day one of the subscription streaming service at launch. So will the Disney's entire signature collection. The extensive Disney Plus library, including Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland from 2010, and much more will be available the day the streaming service launches. To celebrate the upcoming Frozen 2, a first-of-its-kind documentary called Into the Unknown, Making Frozen 2, will feature behind-the-scenes looks, will be available. All Pixar films will be available in the first year of launch, with theatrical shorts, including the Oscar-winning Bao, watchable at launch. A new short called Lamp Life, featuring Toy Story's Bo Peep, will also be available on Disney+. For Marvel fans, you can expect to see Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany reprising their roles as Scarlet Witch and the Vision in the new Disney Plus series WandaVision. What a unique name, right? WandaVision. Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are also teaming up in their streaming show The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And Tom Hiddleston will star in the new series titled Loki. Star Wars fans will be excited to know that all of the Star Wars movies will roll out on Disney Plus within the first year of launch. Diego Luna and Alan Tudyk will be joining forces once again for a new show based on Cassian Andor for the streamer. Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian will be the first ever live-action Star Wars TV show, which will also premiere on Disney Plus at launch. Noelle is a holiday comedy starring Anna Kendrick with Bill Hader. That will premiere exclusively on Disney Plus sometime after launch. Timmy Failure, based on the books of the same name, will also be coming to the streamer from Academy Award-winning director Tom McCarthy. Stargirl, based on the best-selling book, will also be available. Togo, starring William Dafoe, tells the real-life tale of a man and his lead sled dog's journey through the Alaskan tundra. That will premiere in 1 year on Disney+, and live-action Lady and the Tramp will arrive on the streamer at launch. Additionally, more than 250 hours of content from National Geographic will be available. Content will include Oscar winner Free Solo in the World According to Jeff Goldblum, Disney Channel content, including original movies, will stream on Disney Plus at launch, including the new Phineas and Ferb movie, High School Musical, the series. Previously announced unscripted series will also be available on the streamer. Classic movies and TV shows from The Sound of Music to Malcolm in the Middle will be available, with 7,500 episodes and 500 films being added to Disney Plus within the first year. Disney Plus will also serve as The Simpsons exclusive streaming home. Starting at launch, every single episode will be available. Wowza. So there you go, man. It is pretty damn fantastic what you're going to get with Disney Plus, especially for $7 a month. I cannot wait for November to roll around. A Sandlot series is also coming to Disney Plus that's in the works, along with a Love, Simon TV series that is also in the works for Disney Plus. Jingle Jangle, Netflix musical, has cast Keegan-Michael Key for the new movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be headlining HBO's new series adaptation called Lake Success. The new show Hannah, that is on Amazon Prime, has just been renewed for season 2, so very cool. Cary Fukunaga, Nicole Castle are developing a Last of the Mohicans TV series. DC Universe's Titans has just landed Iain Glen as Bruce Wayne. That's right, we're going to have a Bruce Wayne for season 2. Now, every article says he's going to be Bruce Wayne. Nothing says he's going to be Batman. So don't expect to see Batman. I think you're just going to have a Bruce to kind of continue that mentor-mentee relationship with Robin. Dave Bautista is in talks to star in a new action thriller called Killer's Game. Walton Goggins is joining the Righteous Gemstones. Kate Mulvaney is joining The Hunt as a series regular for season 5. Jimmy Smits has joined the cast of the Heights movie. Ron Howard's Hillbilly Elegy has cast Glenn Close as the family matriarch. Donald Glover's Guava Island is now exclusively streaming on Amazon. It's supposed to be for 18 hours only, so catch it while you can. Jon Stewart's new political comedy Irresistible has added Mackenzie Davis to the cast. Bear McCreary is set to compose the score for the Child's Play remake. Amazon nabs the rights to Casey McQuiston's novel Red, White, and Royal Blue. Let's see here. Like I said, Alan Tudyk, we kind of mentioned it earlier, but he is returning as the voice of K2SO for the Cassian Andor Star Wars TV series, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Mickey, Noel Fisher, is going to be returning to Showtime's Shameless for season 10. NCIS, which is still TV's most watched drama, has officially been renewed for season 17. That's right, it's coming back again. Zendaya's HBO drama Euphoria set to premiere in June. Transparent's musical finale will begin with the death of Jeffrey Tambor's Mora character. We have your first look at the new Charlie's Angels that's coming out. Just one picture, check them out. We have Everything Wrong with the Great Gatsby, the new trailer for Anna, the new trailer for Secret Life of Pets 2, the trailer for Wine Country. And then, this past Friday, it happened. We got the first teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9. That's right, which is now officially titled The Rise of Skywalker. So Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker Episode 9. This teaser trailer is just that. It's under 2 minutes long, but it's really cool. It looks great. It looks sharp. Rey looks like she is just finally full on Jedi mode and ready to kick some ass. I cannot wait, man. It comes out this Christmas. And what does the title mean, though, man? The Rise of Skywalker. Gets you wondering. It definitely gets you wondering. Disney has also stated that Star Wars movies will go on hiatus after Episode 9 comes out. So good. They're going to take a little break. They're going to stop with this every year thing. I think people are starting to get burnt out. Let's give it a little bit of a break, and then we'll bring it back strong. We, of course, have a breakdown of the trailer, so check that out. Also, at the end of the trailer, you might have noticed an interesting laugh. It is confirmed that, yes, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Sidious, is back. He's returning, and that's going to be pretty damn insane. So that is awesome. We also got to see Lando in the trailer, which was also very, very cool. We also have a trailer for the new Star Wars VR Vader, Immortal, which I love VR games, so that's going to be great. Paramount Players, their new movie Monster Problems has added Dan Ewing. Universal has shifted back the dates for The Croods 2 and Sing 2 movies, so they're still working on those. In the Heights has added Leslie Grace and Melissa Barrera as female leads. Alicia Vikander is returning for her Tomb Raider sequel, and they've hired a new writer to start working on it. I'm really happy about this. I thought the Tomb Raider movie was actually pretty decent and pretty good, and I thought Alicia Vikander was awesome as Lara Croft, so I was excited for the potential of a sequel, and I really didn't think we were going to get it, and then this news dropped a couple days ago, so I'm totally on board, man. Let's do it. So yeah, Tomb Raider 2 on the way. Alright, let's see here. J.J. Abrams also announced that the new Star Wars movie does not pick up immediately after the last film, so they're going to take a little time jump in between there. Kevin Feige says that major storylines will be present on the Marvel Disney Plus streaming shows. So he says they will have MCU implications. So everything is tied together, which is awesome. Just what I was hoping for. Mark Wahlberg and Connie Britton are teaming up for a new true life drama called Good Joe Bell. Michael Keaton is set to star in Haley Myers-Shire's drama Goodrich. Elizabeth Moss has officially boarded the Invisible Man remake. Disney's Bob Iger is confirmed to be stepping down as CEO in 2021. Hulu's Veronica Mars revival has its first teaser trailer, and I believe it's going to be hitting Hulu in the end of May. Blue Bloods is returning for a 10th season along with Tom Selleck. Four Weddings and a Funeral Hulu anthology series is set to premiere in July. Good Girls has been officially renewed for season 3 over on NBC. I'm very happy about that. I love Good Girls, man. If you're not watching this show, you should get on it. It's a great, great show. Glad to see it come back for season 3. Tatiana Maslany is joining Matthew Reyes in HBO's new Perry Mason limited series that they're doing. We got a new Star Wars game coming called Jedi Fallen Order. That's right. It will be coming out in November, and you can check out the first trailer now for that. Westworld Season 3 has added Lena Waithe. Jonathan Liebsman has been tapped for the Voyage of Dr. Dolittle reshoots. That's right. They need to go back and they need to fix this movie quite a bit, and they're actually bringing in a different director to handle it, so that's never a good sign. Hopefully they can salvage this thing. It stars Robert Downey Jr. and a bunch of great people doing voices of the animals, so I hope they can salvage it, man. But yeah, big reshoots underway. The King of Summer's Gabriel Basso is set to lead Hillbilly Elegy. Avengers Endgame breaks China's pre-sale box office record within just hours. Hallmark Channel has renewed When Calls the Heart for Season 7 without Lori Loughlin. The Psych movie sequel has added Joel McHale and Jimmy Simpson as guest stars. We do have the trailer for Jedi Fallen Order, so check that out if you haven't seen it. It's on our social media pages. Of course, last night was the season premiere of Game of Thrones, and it was viewed by 17.4 million viewers. That's right, breaking the record for the most viewed show. Man, congratulations. I know I don't watch it, but everybody seemed to be watching that last night. The new Jennifer Lopez movie, Hustlers, has got a premiere date set for September. Looking forward to checking that one out. I'm hearing really good things. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel has added This Is Us's Sterling K. Brown for Season 3. That's pretty great casting. So very cool there. Sterling is a great addition to any cast. NBC has renewed Manifest for Season 2. James Cameron's Avatar sequels have just added Michelle Yeoh to the cast. A.D. Bryant's show Shrill has been renewed for Season 2 over on Hulu. A Boy Called Christmas has just added Kristen Wiig, Sally Hawkins, and Maggie Smith to the cast. Chris Hemsworth is going to appear in Jay and Silent Bob reboot. That's right, he will be making an appearance in the upcoming Jay and Silent Bob movie. That's awesome, man. I'm sure he loved having Thor there. The Birds of Prey movie is officially wrapped production. Bond 25, Phoebe Waller-Bridge has been hired to help punch up the script. That's right, she's going to inject it with her sense of humor and just kind of tweak it and make it a little bit more relevant. So I'm glad they're working really hard on the script for that. Rachel Talalay is set to direct A Babysitter's Guide to Monsters, which they're making a movie. Jordan Peele's Lovecraft County and Joss Whedon's The Nevers are set to shoot this summer. Kathleen Kennedy says that Emperor Palpatine's return was a part of the plan for a long time, so that is nothing new. We got a bunch of details about the new Star Wars TV show, The Mandalorian, that's coming to Disney+. So if you want to know more about what that show's about, check out the article we got posted. We got the Big Little Lies Season 2 trailer that just dropped. So look for that. Like I said, the Hawkeye series will focus on Jeremy Renner and his relationship with trainee Kate Bishop. So I love it. I'm looking really forward to this Hawkeye show over there on Disney+. And that, my friends, is the news. I told you it was going to be just about a half hour, and that's exactly where we're at. Let's talk release dates and box office here real quick, and we'll wrap this baby up. Out on Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow will be Glass, Replicas, and The Kid Who Would Be King. I already bought Glass a couple weeks ago on digital because I don't have to wait for it to hit Blu-ray when you buy digital, right, friggins? In theaters this Friday is going to be The Curse of La Llorona and Breakthrough. And here's your weekend box office. Coming in number 10, it's The Best of Enemies with 2 million. Number 9 is Missing Link with 5.8. Number 8 is After with 6.2. Number 7 is Us with 6.9. Number 6 is Captain Marvel with 8.6. Number 5 is Dumbo with 9.2. Number 4 is Pet Sematary with 10 mil. Number 3 is Hellboy with 12 million. So remember, that's the debut. Hellboy just debuted, and it only made $12 million. It really didn't make that much overseas either. So even though the budget was relatively low at just about $50 million, this movie might not even break even. Coming in number 2, it's another debut. It's the new comedy Little that made 15.5. And number 1, once again, for the second week in a row, it's Shazam with $25.1 million. So there you have it, my friends. That is the box office. That's your release dates on Blu-ray and in theatrical this week. We are just 2 weeks away from Endgame. Boy, I cannot wait. Like I said, man, it's going to be a busy week. I'm going to be out of town all week. So I'm glad to be able to get this episode to you guys, to have something to chew on till I get back. I thank you all for your support. Let's do some shout outs, why don't we? Our official webpage is amiontheair.com. That's right. You can like us on iTunes. So go to iTunes, download, rate, and subscribe. If iTunes ain't your thing, don't worry. You can get us on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, on Google Podcasts, Google Play, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're all over the interweb, so just subscribe to us wherever you want and podcasts are available. Let's see here. I kind of went out of order. Oh yeah, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow us on Twitter at amiontheair. You can follow me on Twitter directly at dxdonmega. And you could follow us on YouTube at Am I on the Air, Instagram at Am I on the Air. Follow me on Stardust, simply Don Mega, DONMEGA. Stardust is an awesome app where you can watch me do 30-second mini reviews for movies, TV shows, trailers. It's a great app for you to download and watch and follow along with me. I'll follow you back. And, of course, our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. Thank you to reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. Check us out, always streaming on demand, and a bunch of other great podcasts available across the interwebs. Whew! And that'll do it for us right here on this lovely Monday, April the 15th. I hope you all have a great week. And look for our next episode maybe in a week, maybe in 2 weeks. I don't know, because there's going to be no big release this weekend, and I'm going to probably be really tired from being out of town all week, so I can't make any commitment that I'll have another one in a week. But maybe. It depends on what kind of news drops. If something really exciting drops, we'll do a new show. If not, we'll have the show after, which will, of course, have Endgame premiere ready to go on that one. So, thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a great week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace!
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragon!
Red Dragon.